the planet things. I'm Marie.
And I'm Rosa.
And it's summer! Or close enough, at least.
Yeah, it's almost summer. It's almost the end of the school year. We're trickling by there. It's literally...
Not trickling. It's like flying. Like, I knew that once, like, March hit, like, it was going to be just, like, this downhill, like, race to the end of the school year.
It's weird because it's going by fast, but at the same time, I feel like we're slowly inching to it. It's just so weird. It's like fast forward, but not.
It's fast but slow.
Yeah.
It's slowly fast.
Slowly fast.
It's, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just because, like, I know it's the last 2 weeks of the school year, and I'm just ready for it to be over.
Ready for summer vacation.
And I'm not even the student, so I can't even imagine. Like, please let it be over. It's just been a lot. I think it's just we've had a lot. Why is it that they always jam-pack everything in the last 2 weeks of school? Mm-hmm. It doesn't feel like
yeah, right. I could even say like the last month.
Yeah.
It's just so many different activities and so many things, and it's like all of this on top of like our normal work and life and family. It's just like, and then this.
And then more things.
Yeah.
And by the way, don't forget to wear this. Even though we haven't had a lot of that this year.
Haven't had a lot of that.
But, you know.
Thank goodness, because that's always like, I hate when it's like, hey, guess what? Every day is a new theme. Get your kids dressed in this. And you only find it out like last minute. No.
Spirit week, yeah.
Like,
yeah. So in a way, it's kind of, I don't know. I'm like, once again, on the fence on that because I can't stand it when it happens to me at the last minute. And I always never have any of those things because, you know, Rainbow Day. You don't know anything Rainbow. He doesn't know. I don't even think I own anything Rainbow. But yeah, last minute you have to go buy it. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, these are the last few times we're going to have those. So then I get nostalgic for it.
We still have a couple years for the last everything.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, if you really think about it, last year was our last year of elementary. So that's really where it counts. Like, and then middle school, I'm amazed they still allow us to do most of the stuff that we do with these kids. I'm amazed the kids still allow it. Like, I'm amazed he still allows me to take first day of school pictures without complaining much and everything else. So they'll be like, no, Mom. No.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
It's just around the corner that they're going to be like, dropping me off like a block away from school. And please don't.
Yeah, don't hug me. My kid's not there yet.
No.
At all.
I don't think our kids would ever be like that.
Yeah, my kid's like, hug me, love me, hug me, love me. Yay.
But it's all good. So how are you guys doing? Are you ready for the summer, or have you started summer already?
You know, I'm wondering, like, how do summer plans change? You know, that's kind of our theme for this, you know. We still have life, so we still have to plan. You know, summer's over, school stuff is over. We don't have to schedule when the tests start, but then there's the old summer activities.
Yes, keeping your kid busy now while we have to deal with work and family and other life. And now the kids don't have school, so what are we going to do?
I know. Like, I wish I had summer vacation. My son was like, can you have summer vacation too, right? When he was younger. And I'm like, no, honey. Like, you guys get summer vacation. Adults get to work still. Like, there is no break. But you still have to figure out what to do with them. You know. So before we get into our topic, we can, of course, go over our planner news and anything new that we have to update. Marie has a new update.
So I got my first subscription box or kit or dealio from the Coffee Monster Co. So we're going to put this in overlay so you can see everything better. But I just recently subscribed to the Pen Pals bundle kit thing. So it comes with washi, and this month's theme was like beach, nautical, water kind of things. And so I got this cute washi. So it's a nautical emojis around the world 2.0, bubbly bubbles, and blobs on the beach. And so
totally preparing us for summer, right?
So I'm so excited. I do love the blobs on the beach. They're kind of faint to see, but there's all these little emojis doing stuff on the beach.
They're blobs.
They're super cute. And I love this. This is the around the world one with like little, like a map of the world and little like emojis flying through the world, through the sky. And so it has a little compass, like it has silver foil compass. And so it's like really cute. That'd be nice for travel. And then just the nautical emojis and the bubbles are just fun. They're so cute. And then it came with a powder pink elastic pen pouch, which is cute. So I was like trying to figure out how I could put this over my planner and then just slide in a few pens and things and that. And it's like, it has snaps so you can adjust the size as needed for your planner or for wherever you're going to use it. That's pretty cool. And then it also came with some stickers. That is In My Bubble, large nautical doodles, nautical rub-on stickers. And I love rub-on stickers because they're super thin. Like if you fill like your Hobonichi with these, like it doesn't get a lot of thickness in it because they're really super flat. So I really like those. You just gotta cut them out and stick them and rub it in.
I like those on. I've seen them on yours, and it almost looks like they were drawn on. It's so thin, like it does not look like a sticker at all. So it doesn't bulk it up.
That's it. It's not bulky in your planner. So I really do like these. These are days of the week. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna use those. Oh, they're super cute.
And you can put them like, yeah, with Hobonichi, so you can put them on the weeks, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they would kind of fit. I don't know how see-through they are. I'll have to give it a try.
Okay.
I'll test it out. We'll see. And then I also got fishy emoji heads, but they're not like fish. They're like if something's fishy, which I like about it. So there's a and then just like kind of a happy face, and then okay, and then kind of like a smirky face. So I like those. It's really cute. And then I got like a cute, I guess it's like a little sampler. Overwhelmed.
That
with a whale.
Is so cute. Like, I want one of those. I wonder if she has like a whole sheet of those.
I hope so. I hope she'll have some in the future. She doesn't have already. And then there's like a little emoji in a boat and saying, sailing far away from my problems.
I hear you.
But then there's also another one like with its like head barely out of the water and it says help.
Oh, yeah.
So nice little combination of emotions right there. But yeah, I'm so excited. It was, like I said, it was my first time getting a subscription from them, and it's super cute.
It is cute, and I think it's a perfect segue into like what are we doing summer plans, because it's very summery. I feel like it's introduction to summer. It hasn't started yet, but we're gonna get into it. I like it. I can't wait.
Me too.
Yeah.
So what are you doing for summer?
I don't know. I mean, so last year I had all these plans, right? And then we all know I had an accident, and all those plans went to kaput. And so this year, the only thing that didn't go completely because it was before my accident was we had a family vacation last year. The whole family went. It was great in San Francisco. So I want to have a summer vacation. Family summer vacation, like the whole extended family. But I haven't actually planned it.
Okay.
Let me rephrase that. I planned it. Like I even have an itinerary on what I want to do and everything. Have I told you this?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to San Diego.
Okay.
And since summer is, we all have summer birthdays, except me and my husband. But, so the other members of the family, but one of them, the kids, his birthday's coming up, and he's never been to Legoland.
Oh,
so,
okay, that'll be fun.
So I want, we try to stay local because we try not to fly. It's just a hassle with so many people, and I am not about to put that stress on me because I would have to like keep track of everyone's suitcase and everyone, because somehow that always happens. But that's when you plan. What is that? That's a whole other episode of troubles. When you travel.
Planning
trouble. So I figured we're local, we can drive there, maybe stay. So I was thinking maybe you can drive, to San Diego for a little bit, do Legoland, and then I was hoping one day doing San Diego Zoo.
Yeah.
We love, like last time we went, it was just my husband and my son, and it's such a big zoo. So much to do. I think they will love it, and the kids will love it. And then, like, I love Old Town, so I figure that's like for the adults. We could do Old Town. There's a lot of kids stuff there too, but I think my mom would enjoy that. And so, just be out of where we are. But so see, I have kind of an itinerary plan, and I want to know where I want to stay and everything. I just haven't figured out the dates yet.
Right. Okay.
Haven't figured out the dates yet. And so that's why I'm saying I have it planned out, but not really, because right now it's not. We have no reservations of where to stay. I haven't bought any tickets. I just have an idea. A very detailed idea, but it's still just an idea.
But an idea is where it starts. So that's good.
True. And that's just like a couple of days. Other than that, I still have to work. I still have to work, but I have to do something with these kids. So I'm trying to figure out lots of things. So other than that, I kind of also want to do some local stuff. I mean, that is kind of local, but I mean, like, within it, because if I keep these kids at home all day, it's going to drive me crazy.
Right.
And it's going to go them crazy. So, I signed up my kid for a class, so that's fun. I'm more excited for him. I don't know if he's excited or if it hasn't hit him yet, but I think, it'll be cool because he's going to go at a local high school. So it's like, ooh, he gets to be at a high school campus and taking it. So that's going to be cool. And then we ended up getting a season pass to one of the theme parks. So I'm hoping that we'll get there. Because that's the point, right?
Yeah.
And they have a water park. So
I
need to get these kids out.
Yeah.
I don't like water. So
there's a lot. But you can lounge while they swim.
Yeah, that's what my husband's there for. He likes water. You go. Go water it up.
That's perfect then.
And I'm just going to be here with my visor and my hat and my long sleeves, hiding from the sun like a vampire that I am. I'm very photosensitive. Yeah. But anywho, a lot about me. What about you?
Well, a lot of our summer is being taken up because we're doing a big trip with a lot of people. So that's taking up like 3 weeks basically of our summer. So that's kind of fun because I don't have to worry about scheduling anything for that. Even though something like that takes like a lot of planning and whatever, but it's almost here and it'll be over before I know it. So then we'll be stuck in the middle of summer trying to figure out what to do. So luckily I signed my daughter up for the same program that Rosa was just talking about, and she has never wanted to do summer school, like ever. Like, no. And so, but this, because it's fun stuff, it's not like, it's not as academically focused, I feel. Like there's a lot of more extracurricular type of things. Like one's a photography class, and then one is something about, what's the other one she's taking? Comic book creation, comic characters, like kind of thing, like how to create a character. And then like there's a, video production class? That's the one they're taking together. And then engineering, like Lego brick engineering type of thing.
She's doing the Lego.
Yeah. So it's all real. It's like fun, different things. It's only for a couple weeks, so it's like I'm excited. And like she said, it's excited to get her on like a high school campus and see what she has to look forward to. And so that's gonna be that. And then she's also taking a musical theater class, just like one day a week for like an hour or an hour-ish type of thing. But that's, my daughter's big into musical theater. Me too. So I'm excited that she loves that. And so that's just kind of just like an extra little thing. Cause like, I think it was last summer or the summer before, I can't remember. It was really hard because she just wanted to just chill at home, watch TV all day, be very much a homebody, and then be like, but now I'm bored. So
yeah, that's the issue. Like my son's the same way. I took some convincing. He decided on video production because he swears he's a YouTuber, and so he's like, and I'm like, well, you can learn how to like edit your own videos here, and he's like, okay. So he finally said, yeah, but it's the thing. Like I think last year, not all completely his fault. Mommy had to go and get injured, but we stayed home the whole time. And he complained about how boring it was, and he wanted my attention constantly, and I definitely couldn't give it to him as much because I was laid out in bed and that. Yeah. So I wanted him to do something. I'm like, he cannot stay home and just watch YouTube all day. He can't. He would love that. Yeah, but no.
I mean, I think they would love it, and then but then feel like the effects of it, of just being like, oh, I did nothing. Like,
that's the thing. At the end of the day, like literally at the end of the day, like, I'm bored. We didn't do anything fun today. And I'm like, you should be YouTube.
I'm like, it's the end of the day, now what?
Yeah, like
now it's too late.
Like everything's closed, dude.
But we've got like a lot of my daughter subscribes to Mark Rober's Crunch Lab boxes. So she's got like little engineering kits that they've been like stacking up because during the school year, she's like, I'm too busy for this. I don't want to do this. So she has a whole bunch to get through over the summer.
Oh.
So that can keep her busy.
Yeah.
For when she is at home, I think. So that'll be fun. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. If she decides to do them, that's the thing. They have to still be motivated. And I'm just like, this is like the age where you really can't push too much because then they're like, no, if you're telling me to do it, I don't want to do it. Like, she loves to read, but I can't say, why don't you sit around? Let's all just sit and read for like an hour. Oh, no.
Oh, well, so I've told you this, required reading. He calls that required reading. Like, he's like, if you require me to read, I hate it.
Right.
But he likes to read on his own, allegedly, when I'm not pushing him. But on that note, I think that even though I'm not trying to push him, I'm going to try to make a competition of it or something. I think he needs to read more. And this is coming from, I'm an avid reader. Reading books was my only escape because I didn't, have it like my kid who had, like, my parents were signing me up for things or anything. I grew up in the 80s. I was a latchkid kid. I stayed home a lot, alone a lot, and there was no going outside because I didn't live in the best area. And so there was no riding my bikes with friends because there's no one who lived around me. So I stayed home a lot and I read. That's all, like, that was my escape. And so I love reading, and so it hurts me when he says he doesn't like to read. And so I'm hoping, I don't know if you know, the library always has a reading summer program, like competition.
Okay.
And they even make it a board game, and I think like it. And so I always find out about these at the end, like when they've already started, and I'm one of those people who don't want to start when it's already started, even if it's been a day. So I'm trying to catch it before they release it. So I'm going to try to motivate him to do it. And I think you gave me the idea. Wrestling books. My son's really into wrestling like we all are. Like, our family's really into WWE. So I thought that if we could read books together, like the Becky Lynch book, shout out Becky Lynch, together, that maybe he would be more motivated. So that's actually a goal I have for him. He doesn't know yet.
He does if he's watching this.
Yeah, now he is. Another thing is, like, he really wants to, because he swears he's going to be a wrestler. I told him, okay, that's a sport. I can't find wrestling classes for him. So I thought of, like, jiu-jitsu, because it has a lot of grappling. So we've actually, he has his first class coming up already. So I'm hoping he continues that over the summer. It's a little more activity. So little things like that I'm trying to include that will challenge him. I really need him to read. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it. I guess because I loved reading. So I can't believe that my son, and he used to love reading. He loved books. He loved his little library. And I guess, I don't know, he's just not into it anymore.
Only because you're suggesting it.
Maybe.
I'm telling you, I feel it's the age. Because my husband and I are huge readers. I also did not grow up in the best neighborhood. So there was no playing outside. There were no local kids, like, around me. And so I stayed inside and I read a lot. And then, look, I'm a librarian. So it's like, always been surrounded by books. I just wanted to bring up, there was a really cool program. I used to work at Barnes & Noble ages and ages and ages ago. But a friend of mine posted that they have a summer reading program, too, for grades, 1 through 6. So if they read any 8 books this summer and they have, like, a journal that you can fill out about what they read, they can bring their completed journal to a Barnes & Noble store between July 1st and August 31st, and they can pick a free book from a selected list for their grade level.
That's great.
I was like, that's really good and motivating. Like, I know, like, didn't Pizza Hut have a thing where you could read so many books and get a free little, like personal pizza kind of thing? So I feel like anything that can get the kids encouraged.
Like an incentive.
Yeah. Of course, I love the library.
Yes. That's always my go-to. Like, he likes going to the library.
Yeah.
We don't like our local library so much. Not because, like, I love the people there, but it's not exactly in the best area lately. Like, like in any place I feel. And so I liked it where it was because there's a park near it, and they have a lot of activities for free for kids. They even have, like, barbecues in the evening for the whole family.
Wow, that's really cool.
It's really cool, but unfortunately, because it is a park, the people who don't have homes come and start setting up camp at around that same time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Which is actually not that bad, because I remember last time, this is completely off topic. One of the summers that we went to when he was younger, they play baseball. There's baseball team, summer baseball, and there was a person who was a danger to the kids and a danger to everybody, who almost tried to steal and everything. And it was actually the local, I don't want to say unhoused. What's the PC thing? I don't want to say homeless.
I think unhoused.
Unhoused is right, not homeless, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They're like they had their own like local neighborhood watch. They set up posts around the baseball field, and they're like, if I see him, I don't know how they communicate it, because they don't have walkie-talkies because they're on the hill, right? Mm-hmm. But they managed to chase the people away, and when people like, oh yeah, we see him over here, and they would all run and chase him away. So it's interesting. They're protecting their park and everything, but it still makes me scared. Yeah, like a fight can break out. Right. So we don't get to walk to the library as much anymore. To that one.
Well, and I don't know how you feel about ebooks, but Libby is a wonderful resource that almost every public library uses, and you can borrow ebooks, audiobooks. Sometimes they have other programs. I can't come up with the name off the top of my head right now. I'm trying to enter.
We have a doggy invasion.
Please hold. I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. But I know there are other apps that you can borrow movies and stuff too from the library. But
I love Libby. That's where I get my books from.
Me too.
But I don't know. I feel like the experience of going to a library and picking out your book is a good one for him. Yes. I'm trying to get him away from screen time, because then
that's a good point. Yeah.
And I don't know. It just doesn't feel like he's into it as much when it's on a screen. But I don't know, because he used to like those things at school, especially during the pandemic when everyone had a free subscription to Epic. He liked those. But then they would read to him. Those, it would read to him.
Oh, you can have you can push it so it can narrate it instead of you reading it.
Does that count? I don't think that counts.
It's like an audiobook though. Why not?
I guess. Now you think of it that way, I'm like, it doesn't count if you're not reading it yourself.
And if you're reading along on the screen while it's reading to you, then you're doubly reading it.
That's what he said.
Well, so he might be right.
So I guess I should be more open-minded about what reading is, right?
Yes, okay. I think so. But I mean, a lot of kids, I feel, also they like the tactile nature of a print book. It's different, and I get that too.
Yeah. I don't know, when I was a kid, that, I hardly ever got to go to the library. Once I started going to the library, that we had a local library to walk to, I love just going into the stack of books and picking out books and just sitting there and reading. I'm such a nerd.
Anyway, no, I totally get it.
But I think that's a different feel. It's an extra, you make an event out of it.
Well, and it's also you're in the community. And it's more of, getting to experience the place in addition to just what they have.
Yeah, and you get to know your librarian.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, you go and you leave with a stack of books for the summer.
It's fun to be look what I got.
Yeah.
And have,
For sure. Yeah. I also want him to get into music. He's been, God, the kid's been begging me for music. He was not happy with the music class that he had at school. It was more choral, so lots of singing, and he wants to play an instrument.
Oh, that'll be fun then.
So,
what does he want to play?
The drums. He moved on to the drums.
Oh,
so I actually found a place, and they even suggested if you don't have to have a drum set, but you can have a drum pad.
Yeah,
a drum pad.
A little mat type thing you can do.
And it comes with sticks and everything. Now I'm just trying to find get him into the class and schedule it. So there's a lot of things I want to do. Like I said, in between all of that, we have to go camping this year.
Camping!
I love camping. We didn't. And so trying to get camping in there. Because last year we missed our camping trip. We have an annual summer camping trip, and we missed it because I got an injury. So, actually, that's what I've been trying to plan this whole weekend. Sites have gotten expensive.
That doesn't surprise me.
I was telling my husband the price of the site, and just alone in fees, they were charging us $200. Not the camping site.
It's just the fees.
The fees.
Oh no.
So we're like, oh, it looks like we're not going to be able to camp in that location this year.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm all like, why? Did nature go up?
Maybe maintenance of nature, with park rangers, cleaning crews. Are people trashing the campsites and so they have more maintenance? I don't know. I've only been camping, really, I was Girl Scout camping ages and ages and ages ago. But I only went, real camping once. 2 years ago?
More. It was before the pandemic.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Was?
Yeah. Because then I went camping after that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been a few years. So. Yeah. But that was my only, camping experience with my family.
We lost time.
Oh, I lied, though. I went camping when I was still really young.
Yeah.
I think when I was 12, I think the last time before this
your family camp.
Yes.
Yeah. When you went to them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was 4 years ago.
Was that 2019?
Yeah, it was before the pandemic, 2019, yeah.
Wow. I loved it. I want to do it again.
I loved it.
I just don't know when.
Yeah.
And now how to afford it, apparently, because prices.
I don't know. So, I'll find a camping site.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess if we really, really, really want to, rug it down, maybe it'll be cheaper, but I'll be honest, I can camp, but I need a real bathroom near me.
Yes. I can't dig a hole.
I'm not gonna hole.
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna hole.
I'm not gonna hold it.
I'm not gonna go in a hole, okay? I can't squat. And then with my back problem and my balance issue. No.
It's
not pretty.
You can't do that.
I can't do that. So I need to have at least a toilet that I can sit on. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it.
But do we need to book those things? Or I say we, we're going together. One day I want to go together.
Yes.
It's fun.
Yes.
And other families we know that want to go together. We'll do a big camp out. But don't you book that a year in advance or 6 months in advance? No, there's
the campsite I want is available on the date that I want.
But it's really expensive.
It's just the site is actually inexpensive, but then they added these $200 fees, and I'm like, is this refundable? Why are you charging me so much fees? Why is everything fees nowadays? Everything's a fee.
Maybe that's how they can keep the prices listed as low, and then they make the money on all the fees.
I mean, completely sidetracked. I went to go eat at Korean barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Completely sidetracked. And it was one price. And then there was $30 more on our final price. And we're like, did you include tip? And they're like, oh, that's a service fee. I'm like tip? No, service fee.
Were you in a big group?
It was just the three of us.
Wow.
And so, what is with fees? That's all I have to say. What is with fees? And that was illegal. Anyways, sidetrack, side note, the end.
Well, I know, you get all those fees when you, do, food delivery.
Yes.
Kind of thing, and that makes sense. And there's always, a delivery charge, but then there's, a service fee on top of that. And then you tip on top of that. But, you sitting down in a restaurant?
Yeah.
And not a service fee.
Exactly.
Was it on the menu that was listed that there was going to be a service fee?
No, and I didn't even get an itemized receipt. It's my husband's like, wait, this is not what I saw when I gave her my card. I'm all like, is it tip? I'm like, it doesn't say. I'm all like, I'm assuming it's tip. It's a service fee. I'm like, you want a tip after this?
Wow.
And, I'm not anti-tip. We're big tippers. My husband used to work in the food service. I did too. So, we get it. Tips are necessary.
Right.
But, Jesus. Anyways, complete site note intended.
Okay.
Service fees.
Service fees. So, with all those summer plans, how do we use our planners when it comes to summer plans?
Good question.
Do you do anything different?
No, yes. No, in the sense that I still plan out my week, how I usually do or do not. Full disclosure, there have been days, I probably have to post this, where my planner weekly is just pen and very, scribble to remember the appointments, and then I don't look at it again. But being on that note, like at least I have it on the week. But what I do use it for, especially when I travel and or go camping, is packing lists. Gotta have a packing list. And so I use the dailies for that. Like, or if I have extra paper in the bag, I do that. So I use it to write an itinerary, a really quick itinerary. If it's travel, like for a family vacation, you know, we're gonna go this day, we're gonna go this day, and buy tickets. But if it's camping, I make a camping pack list. I gotta make sure I have, you know, like the camping gear because I have to go get that, you know, and what are we going to wear? So we got to make sure we have that. And then food-wise, because there's lots of food, because these people love to eat. They love to eat and drink and eat and drink. And that's about all they like to do. That's their version of camping. My version of camping is actually hiking and stuff, but that's a whole other story. So, I like to make my list and check it twice. That's how I use it. How about you?
Well, like you said, like it's probably going to be mostly the same for work and stuff. Like I put all my like meetings and everything in there and days off and tracking that. But like I don't want to bring my main planner, my Hobonichi, when I travel.
Oh, okay.
So I always have like a little extra thing. So this is going to be my summer travel planner. It's not a planner. It's literally just a notebook.
Oh.
But I just found it and I thought it was cute, but I'm using it kind of as a planner. So like I put like ideas of where I wanted to go, like all my pre-trip things that we had to do, you know, booking flights, booking a place for the dogs to stay, like just checklisting things that I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this. And then I have like a page a day for like the rough ideas of what we're doing or if we've already planned to do things specific days. And then I'm just leaving like the rest of it just blank. So I have either place notes I can make or like travel journal memories or I heard that I can go get stamps at different places. And so I want to have like room for that kind of thing. And just in case worst case scenario happens and I lose this, I don't want to lose my entire planner. So that's why I don't want to take that with me. But this is something portable and small and I can slip it into like a purse or my backpack easily. And hopefully keep track of everything I do. But I just realized I don't have like a clothes packing list.
Oh.
So that's something I'm going to have to work on shortly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like went into uber details about all the different other things I'm going to do. But I forgot to actually make a packing list, which is very important.
Very important. Yeah.
So.
I think we might have covered this in our episode where we talk about traveling. But I like to plan out outfits.
Oh, like every day you plan what your outfit
so not what my actual outfit is, but make sure at least I have an outfit for each day.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, like, you know, okay, I'm there for 5 days and 5 nights, so I make sure I have 5 shirts and 5 pants, and I always have extra underwear. You always need extra underwear.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but at least you have clean underwear.
Yes. I think you feel better as long as, like, your undergarments are clean. The rest can be a little stuffy.
Yeah. So I do that, you know, and I'll count out the socks and I'll count out the things. And so that and cube. I love cubes. Packing cubes.
Packing cubes, yes.
I love those are miracles.
You know, I have packing cubes, but I don't have the right kind of packing cubes. So my friend is going to let me borrow hers that will like compress down after I get things into them.
Those are fancy ones.
So yeah. I haven't tried it yet. But thank you what it is, Kimberly. So yeah, I have to.
How do they compress? Like, do you put them in a vacuum? Oh.
No, I think you put everything in and then you can zip it down to a smaller collapse type of thing. Oh, I think.
Okay, you gotta show me these.
I'll find out.
Yeah,
I don't really know exactly. I think I've seen them like in something somewhere, but we'll see.
I just thought of like, you know, those things where like you pack stuff like, you know, seasonal stuff and then you put a vacuum to it.
Well, you know, I forgot what trip it was, but one of my other trips, I had like these giant like Ziploc baggies and you just roll the air out of it. So you can pack your stuff and then you literally just like, when you roll it, the air will like go out. So then when you're done, it's like this little tiny shrink wrap type of thing. I like those. I have a couple of those in the garage. Probably bring some of those too. It was, I think I brought it to Hawaii before because like we put like damp bathing suits and things. I didn't want to touch the other part of the, you know, whatever else was in the luggage.
Yeah, because no one wants wet clothes.
Yeah.
Because then mold.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
But,
Packing things?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Packing things are a must.
For sure.
I mean, people always say you can always buy it when you get there.
That's true, too.
But,
I mean, worst case scenario, you can pick up, some essentials pretty much anywhere you go.
Yeah. But, you want to have, like, especially if you bought specific stuff for that trip and then you left it. And you're like, oh, man.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, and then I know I'm going to have to help figure out what my daughter's going to bring because she was really good though. Like last time we took a trip, she laid out like her little bundles of her outfits. So like kind of like you.
Mm-hmm.
So she knew this one had like pants, tops, underwear, socks in like however many days.
Yeah.
So
that really helps.
I do.
I'm a visual person. I have to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put it in there, packing cube. Then I check it out. And then once it's inside, then I cross it out.
Oh.
That's one thing I love about to-do lists. Sometimes I'll just write something in there just to check it out. But I digress.
No, I do that too. I do that for work. Like if I did something that I forgot to have on my list, and I'm like, oh, then I write it, and so I can check it off. Yeah.
So satisfying.
It is. It really, really is. So, thank you, everybody. Please let us know your summer plans, like she said. And this is going to be our last official episode of the season. So, because
Season 2 is done. It's a wrap.
we made it! We did it!
We actually did.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't wait to bring you season 3. Please let us know what you would love to see on the new season. There's a couple of polls up on our Instagram. You can always DM us too at all the Planet Things.
All the Planet Things podcast.
Yes.
On our IG, all the Planet Things podcast at gmail.com. If you want to email us. We have a lot of really good ideas for season 3 that we've started like kind of mulling about in our minds, and so we're really excited about that. And some news will be coming. And
we hope to keep hearing from you, and we hope you enjoy your summer, and we'll see you.
See you later.